Hey folks, quick video from Prepper Rabbit. I forgot to put the title on the video, and I'll upload that later. The lone wolf mentality. I've preached for years that if you're a lone wolf, you're screwed. And I believe that to a point. But I'm starting to embrace it. I really am. I am a lone wolf. And I didn't plan it that way. That's just the way life turned out. And I'm by myself, and that's cool. And a lot of us are as preppers. We're by ourselves. You look around, you see all the sheep, all the people, and they, I don't know what they're doing. They got their head in the sand or something. And I was thinking about it today, and it sucks being a lone wolf. I mean, there's safety in numbers and all that. But I'm really starting to embrace it, and I'm starting to like the idea. You know, if shit goes sideways, it'll suck. I'm thinking, you look at people that are nomads that travel and do. Life is harder if you're by yourself. It is. There's no doubt about it. Life is harder. But, like in my little circle of friends, and I keep a real tight knit group. Uh, I talk to them, and I listen. I really listen to what they say, or what they mean when they say something. And I'm glad I'm by myself. Even with my buddies, the guys that I love to death, I listen to what they say and I think, well, that's stupid. I mean, and they're entitled to their opinion, of course, but I'm thinking to myself. I think I don't agree with that. I'm not going to do that, you know. And then people that are married or have a significant other, uh, men and women do not think the same. Man, we're hardwired different, and I think I don't want to deal with that. Mm-mm. I would rather be by myself, and whatever my fate ends up being, that's it. That's just the cards you're dealt. And I thought about it, and I thought I would rather die by myself, as in a group full of sheep. Man, it drives me insane. And I look around, and I live in the country. I do, and I look around at all these people, and everybody's got their own opinion, and I'm not saying mine's right by any stretch of the imagination. But I think, do I want to end my life like that? No. I would much, I would much rather be walking through the woods, trip and fall, and hit my head on a rock. Because I listen to some people talking, I think, from what planet are you from? And I'm not saying I don't think being a lone wolf is a good idea. I don't, by any stretch of the imagination. But after really, people say stuff, and I really try to pay attention. I'm listening to what they're saying, but I'm trying to figure out what they're really saying. Even when you say something, there's a meaning behind what you say. And I am, I'm not a young fella no more. Uh, Somebody said a while back I did a video said it looked like I gained weight. I haven't gained weight in months. I am Now I'm not in the shape I used to be in, but I probably weigh 220, 226, something like that. Uh, I'm about the weight I was when I was 30. And I think about it and I think, I would rather be by myself, you know, living in a little cabin up in the woods by myself than to be around the sheep. And when you're growing up, it's rare. It's rare in this day and age if your parents truly teach you how to live. Living is day by day. You make a mistake, you go on, you accomplish something, you try to accomplish it again and go on and so forth. And there's really no book you can open up that'll tell you A, B, C, and D. What's up, Ice? How are you? And I've made plenty of mistakes in my life. I have made a ton. And every time I make a mistake, I try to learn from it. And I've had successes, you know, and I think, well, I need to do that again. I need to reproduce that. And when you make, I think you get more out of mistakes than you do successes, because once you make a mistake, you learn what not to do. And I look around at all the stuff that's going on and all the shit that the political trash and the economy and God forbid, I don't know how young people date today. That blows my mind. I look at all this stuff and I think, man, I'm glad I'm by myself. I am so glad. I was married for 25 years. That's a long time. And I've been single going on 7. And occasionally, I'll have a thought in my head say, you know, I need to get married. And then I think about it and I think, no, I don't. No, I do not. Nope. I've been by myself long enough now that I'm not willing to put up with stupid. I'm not. And I listen to people talk and I watch what they do and I think, I don't want any part of that. I don't. The only thing that's changed in my life recently is I started going back to church, and I enjoy church. I do. I enjoy being around godly people, and I'm a sinner. And I mean, there's plenty of sinners out here, and we all sin though. What am I saying? But and even in church, there's sheep, you know, and they follow their little herds and they do their thing. And literally, I was thinking about this. There's a church I like when I'm gonna do videos. Well, if I knew what I swallow calm was, I might. But since I don't know anything about you, no, I'm sorry. Because as sure as I give you a shout out, it'll be something horrific. So if you want me to go look at something, I'll go look at it. And then if it's worth shouting out, I sure will. But so in this church parking lot I come to, because I get a really good signal, I look at where I park. I am sitting in the last row, the last space, as far away from everybody as I can get. And it's not that I dislike people per se, but that's who I am. Well, yep, I did then. Boom. Let's see. How's that? I reported you. Bam. So, if that's what you wanted, I reported you to YouTube, and they can deal with you. Because that is so trashy and juvenile. But so I'm sitting in the parking lot. I'm in the last space, the last row. I'm the furthest away from everybody else to do my live feed. But that's the way I am. I'm a loner. As much as I enjoy people, and I do, I'm a social person. I am, but by the same token, I am not. And I'm sitting here and I'm looking. Of course, well, I'll show you. Let me see here. Excuse me. See? I am as far away from the rest of the people. And I don't think I'm better than anybody else or anything like that. But I've gotten accustomed to being by myself. And the reason I'm doing this video, there's some of it's just like that. It's just that's the way life's turned out. And I'm not telling you to hide from people by any stretch of the imagination. But sometimes you just have to do things by yourself. You know? Like my ex-wife. Oh, gosh. And for the people that eat this, I hope you get lockjaw. Feta cheese. She loved feta cheese. I cannot stand the smell of feta cheese. It's disgusting. But she liked it. And if you're part of the feta cheese crowd, uh, you're gross. I'm just saying. But I'm just different, and it's okay to be different. And if you're in a situation where you're not around like-minded people and you're by yourself, that's cool. It really is. Uh, I'm not trying to say it's okay to be antisocial or whatever, but if you are by yourself, so be it. Uh, there's a group of people I like. I enjoy being around, but I've been with myself long enough now. It's okay, and because it's hard once being single. If you're by yourself long enough, in a sense, it's hard to assimilate back into a group of sheep because we're all sheep to a point. And like I say, I look around, I listen to what people got to say, and I think I don't want to be part of that group. I might like something from that group, but not all of it. And so I have discovered I am a lone wolf, and it's okay, And for the rest of you that may be in the same boat, it's okay. I'm not saying, but I keep saying, but I'm not saying run out and be a hermit. But it's okay if if you're by yourself. Uh, my ideals on prepping are starting to change to where I'm not thinking about a group mentality. I'm thinking about me. What's important to me? What is good for me? Because when you're part of a group, you have to share me and your ideals. But me being, I mean, I might be in a group tomorrow, but I'm just starting to think about what's good for me. Who are the people? There are some people on this planet that I feel that I have to protect, and I would. But it's okay if you're by yourself. You know, I'm not ready to sell everything I own and go be a mountain man. That ain't me. I'm sorry. There's snakes and spiders, and I no, that ain't me. Sorry. I couldn't live in the jungle. That ain't gonna happen. I'd spend all my time peeing on myself because there's some gigantic bugs, and I'm not a bug person. But if you are by yourself, be smart. Be smart. Do things that are good for you. Uh, Tailor your life, your prepping around you. You know, I keep saying I'm not saying shut the world out and go lock your doors and hide in the basement. I'm not saying that. It's not time to put on your tinfoil hat. But if you are by yourself, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up. You know, because I look around, I look at social media. I can't think of anybody I'd want to be around for any length of time. Not really. I don't. Uh, I don't want. I don't. I wouldn't. There's no way in God's green earth I would date. Uh, I hate to say this because I am pro-American, but I wouldn't date an American chick. There's no way in the world. None. Zero. Zilch. Ain't happening. If I was going to get remarried, I'd have to be a passport bro and fly to another country and find a decent woman. I hate that, you know. But I am by myself and I enjoy it. Uh, but if you're in the same boat I'm in, I guess I'm on here telling you it's okay. Uh, it is. I mean, I've got buddies and stuff. I've got a fancy radio that if I want to key up, I can talk to people and all that. But you know, uh, I don't sweat being by myself anymore. I don't, and I enjoy it. You know, there's times I want to be around other people, but for the most part, I enjoy my own company. And when I first got a divorce, I hated my own company. I couldn't stand it because I was used to being social all the time, and then after being by myself for 4 or 5 years, I think there's no way. I don't want to. I don't. No, because it's hard for me to stomach stupidity. And I've said in other videos, I do not have diplomacy. I don't have any. And and there's no way in the world I'd ever purposely hurt anybody's feelings. But I don't want to be around stupid. You know, if I'm gonna be around a stupid idea, it's gonna be my own stupid idea. You know, and so if you're in the same boat I'm in, don't sweat it. Don't enjoy it. You know, I don't. I piddle with social media a little bit. You know, my thing is, what is it, Instagram or TikTok. I like watching animal videos. I like watching bunny rabbits and dogs and silly stuff. But YouTube, I get on. I've got like 4 or 5 channels I'm subscribed to that I watch religiously, and then I read about stuff I enjoy, and I don't sweat it. I really don't. And it used to bother me, but now I truly enjoy it. And somebody that's not okay being by themselves, there's something wrong with you. I mean, in your personality, because you should be able to enjoy your own company, be alone in your own thoughts. And I like I say, I used to drive me nuts. I was always on the phone. Hey, what are you doing? Let's talk. And then now I'm just like, mm-mm. If somebody calls me, I'll talk to them. If they don't call me, I don't care. I got buddies in Knoxville that unless I call them, I don't hear from them. Occasionally they'll call to see if I'm still alive, because they haven't heard from me. I don't miss them. Out of sight, out of mind. I don't think nothing about them. I don't think anything about family members except on the holidays. Now, it enters my mind, Christmas and Thanksgiving. I just miss the food. I don't miss the family. I don't. I've got some shitty family. And I had to actually, I say this all the time, I don't have any siblings. I actually have siblings, but we don't get along. So I don't talk to them. I had a sister say to me, I wish you quit telling people on YouTube we're assholes. And I said, well, right now we're on the phone. You're not being an asshole, but in general, the other assholes. And I don't miss them. I don't. For years, it used to bother me. And now we don't speak. I mean, if one of them died, I'd go to the funeral, of course, but maybe. Uh, I don't care. They got mad that I moved and didn't tell them. I've told them for years I could move out of town, y'all wouldn't know. Oh, we'd know. I was gone 4 or 5 years. They didn't have a clue I didn't live in the same town they did. I mean, shit. So, yeah, I'm okay with being by myself, and I hope you are too. And you know, I hope uh, you're not lonely. I don't get lonely. I don't. And lonely sucks. It does. I mean, there's a point when I first got a divorce, I was lonely, but go buy a dog. Get you a cat. Don't get a cat because then you end up being a crazy cat person, but get you a dog or something. But be happy with who you are. Be happy in your situation. Uh, Prep for yourself spiritually, mentally, your health, uh, for yourself. That's the most important person. If you're not happy with who you are, you're going to be miserable, and anybody that's around you is going to be miserable. And I just felt like I should get on and share this with you all. Um, I've had acquaintances come and go. People I've known on my channel, they come and they go. I don't know where they go, but they go somewhere. And I've had family come and go. But like family-wise, everybody that I love is dead and gone. And then the rest of them are just, I got cousins and stuff that I haven't. I spoke to one, two. I spoke to 3 cousins I hadn't spoken to in 5 years, probably 6 months ago. And I doubt I'll talk to them again. They'll all die. We don't keep up with each other, and I don't think it's important. Not really. So be true to yourself. Be happy with yourself. Work on yourself. Uh, my next great feat is I guess working on my gut. I've still got a gut. And get back to where I can do push-ups. I had a gentleman today that's 10 years younger than me, exactly. He said, "How old are you?" And I said, "Oh, I'm considerably older than you are." And he kind of looked at me and smiled. And he said, "Well, no, I'm 47." And I said, "Well, I'm 10 years older than you. So, I'm, oh, well, sorry. I don't look my age, and I'm tickled that I don't. Most guys my age look like they're in their late 60s, all wrinkled up. And I don't, and I'm thankful for it. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't. If you look like you're 80 or you look like you're 40, you are who you are. Enjoy your life, enjoy your time. Uh, if you don't enjoy watching YouTube or you don't enjoy reading, get you a hobby. You know, my neighbor's got a dog. I love his dog. Uh, it got a little more energy than I would care for it to have, but oh well. Some guys hunt, some guys fish. Uh, my thing is, and either you agree or disagree, and I don't care either way. I believe in Bigfoot, and supposedly we have Bigfoot up here, so I'm going to start looking for Bigfoot in my spare time, and that'll get me out of the house and get me into the woods again. I haven't been in the woods in almost 7 years. From when the blood clot started, my doctor told me stay out of the woods. You get bit by a snake, you get, all the things that can kill me because I'm on blood thinner, And I thought, well, and at first it scared me, and now I'm just like, well, I'm gonna die from something. I might as well be out enjoying myself if I'm gonna croak. So that's all I got. I'm not gonna sit here and ramble on, but I just wanted to share that because I know a lot of people that worry about that silly stuff. And why? You know, I'd say this, and I mean this. If I'm meant to be by myself, then I'll be by myself. If I meet somebody and it works out, great. I talked to a girl a while back that I went to school with, knew her brother, all this. Uh, I think once she figured out that I wasn't about the drama in her life, she went somewhere else. I'm good with it because I'm not about drama. I'm old enough that I don't want to be around somebody that's got kids or grandkids. That just, I'm too old for that silliness now. And and I think they're a cool person, but some people are about drama. I'm not. I like peace and quiet. That's like where I live. Uh, I don't hear cars. Man, that's great. I hear animals. I hear the birds and all that, and I think that's the best thing in the world. I wish to goodness I'd grown up in the country, uh, but I lived in the city all my life. Anyway, now I'm starting to ramble, and I'm not going to do that. So if you are by yourself, enjoy yourself, and if you don't, investigate what about you that you don't like and change it. You know, because you are all you have. The only person you can truly count on, and I'm not being mean or ugly, but the only person that you can count on for real is yourself. And you don't want to let yourself down. Other people will let you down. Other people will shit on you, lie to you, screw you, and then wonder why you're pissed. You are it. And unless once you get comfortable with yourself and you've done everything, you've reworked everything about your life that you want to, then do something else. But be happy with who you are. Be happy with where you are. If you're not, then change it and move on. Am I happy with my life? No. Is there things about my life that needs to change? Yes. Am I working on changing them? Yes. It's not going as quick as I wish it would, but I work on myself every day. And then when, and I've had people say, you know what you should do? And in my mind, I think mind your own business. Stay in your lane, I'll stay in mine. And you work on your life, because most people that are giving you advice have as much shit going on in their life, and they just want to piddle in yours so don't think about theirs. You know, And I'm not saying everybody's mean or whatever, but damn, I work on myself, and you work on yourself, because the things that are important to you are not important to me, and the things that are important to me is probably not important to you. So work on yourself, be a better you, enjoy your life. That's all I got. I'm gonna go home and cook me a steak about this big, and I'm gonna eat it. I am not a vegetable person. I'm not a vegetarian. So anyway, listen, I hope y'all had a great weekend. Uh, the weather's been great here. I hope you got something out of this. I really do. If you do have a couple of really good friends, then you are blessed. And I do have a couple of really good friends, and I am blessed. But, even with friends, friends have their own lives. And I have mine, and we try to have time together and do things together. But you are you, and you have to work on yourself, just like I have to work on myself. Anyway, I love y'all. More videos coming soon. God willing, and the creek don't rise. That is my 2 cents. Please remember, your glass is always half full and never half empty. You keep praying for me, and I'll keep praying for y'all. I love y'all. Be good. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, because tomorrow's Monday and it sucks. Love y'all. Bye.